Well, hello, welcome to Robin's WellNest. I am your teacher, the creator, your host here at Robin's WellNest, Robin Richards. It is a delight to be with you this fine day where we are going to be diving into lesson 16. How do I successfully meditate? Now, this topic is one that is very near and dear to my heart because meditation has truly been the tool that springboarded me into everything that is energy healing and specifically Reiki, which I practice and teach today. Meditation is such an incredible tool for anyone because it is free, it is accessible anywhere, anytime, and it is really a gift to yourself for healing mind, body, and spirit. So, today, in order to help you understand the topic of how do I successfully meditate, you're going to notice that in the lesson title, I put successfully in a little quote. The first step when you are looking to have a successful meditation practice is to release expectations. So, success is just going to be doing meditation. Too often we take any idea of what meditation needs to look like. So perhaps it's a monk meditating on a hill or a person, sitting with perfect posture, cross-legged, with their hands in some sort of mudra. Those expectations are going to set you up to not have a successful practice. So releasing any expectations and any ideas of what success should look like is going to help you to achieve success. Now, I challenge you to also release any expectations around thinking that meditation is anything specific regarding what happens in your mind. So, this is especially true if you think that meditation is the absence of thought. Meditation is not the absence of thought, it is, in fact, the awareness of thought. And it is through this awareness that we then are able to become the responder versus the reactor. And that is the practice that meditation establishes through developing awareness and the detachment of thought. Now, again, in this first step of releasing expectations, this is a powerful tool whether you are brand new to meditation or you are a seasoned veteran. Every time that I step into a meditation practice, I step in with releasing expectations, and that makes my mind have a beginner's mind. And a beginner's mindset is really the best place. It's a clean slate to enable yourself to achieve success, whatever that perhaps is for you. Now, the second step of having a successful meditation practice is to gently set an intention. Now, again, this has to come after you release expectations of what it's going to look like and the session is going to hold. But an intention is going to look different for different people. For some people, it could be, Dear God, dear universe, please help support me during this meditation practice. It could be asking for guidance around something specific. I really wish for this meditation to help guide me in making a decision on fill in the blank. Now, that's not to say you're going to necessarily get an answer during your meditation, but setting that intention is helping to channel the energy to and your own energy to release the things that you're holding onto so that when we create that space and that detachment, that's where the responding and the gentle guidance will come in. Now, one of my favorite ways to set an intention is to affirm a need or a desire. So I will say something to myself out loud sometimes, but often just in my internal voice, like, I am healthy and strong and at peace. Or even, this meditation is to help me find peace. The fact that I am engaging in this meditation means that I am on a healing path. So just, something very simple. It doesn't have to be for any type of show. It doesn't even have to be out loud. It's just that grounding in an intention. So step one, release expectations. Step two, ground yourself in an intention. Now, the third step is to vision. And so when you are visioning, this is after, you've set the tone by releasing your expectations and setting your intention. Then you actually are beginning by getting comfortable. You can, be sitting or lying down, and you are closing your eyes, relaxing your breath, and you're visioning. So, what visioning means is you're not creating anything that's going to come. It means you're using your vision. You are, um, in your, it's often called like your third eye, your mind's eye. You are seeing a relaxing space. You are picturing darkness, perhaps. You are maybe even envisioning clouds with the thoughts, and that you are observing the clouds passing by, not engaging with them. And that's, the thoughts are just like those clouds, not engaging with them. But it is a really powerful thing to vision yourself either being the observer of your thoughts, or perhaps being in a place that is safe and serene to you. It helps you to be able to get into that relaxed state and really begin to become the observer, to just notice. Now, as you are looking at that third step of visioning, you are going to then transition into what I just mentioned, step four, which is observation. And so, observation is when you're detaching from your thoughts, it's having the awareness. Remember, it's not the absence of thought, it's the awareness. So, you're detaching from your thoughts and you're just noticing them as they're passing by. As I just mentioned, for example, like clouds passing by. We can't control the clouds. We can just observe the clouds and choose to respond based off of our observations. But in a meditation, it's just focused on that observation. There's no response, there's no action that has to happen other than observation. And then the fifth and final step of a successful meditation practice is to remain open. So, as you are this observer, right, you first have released expectations, then you've set some sort of an intention. Now that you're intended and grounded, you're stepping back and perhaps visioning a beautiful, serene place where you are. And then you are being in that space, and you are now observing. And so, as you're doing all of that, just be open. Be open to whatever comes up for you and continue to observe it and notice it. Now, the key with meditation that I'm going to dive into in another upcoming lesson is that it can take so many different forms. These steps help you to engage in any form of meditation, whether it is silent meditation or perhaps a mantra meditation, a guided meditation. There are many different forms that you can engage with, but the important thing is that you are releasing those expectations. You are grounding yourself in an intention for the session. You are just creating a vision, and perhaps if you're in a guided meditation, that vision will be created for you. And you're just the observer that is open. And when you do that, you are successful. The final piece that I want to leave you with today is to remember that meditation is a practice. There is no set mastery. So even with me putting success in quotes, that is, you're successful just even engaging in thinking of meditating. There's a lot of research that shows that 1 minute a day of meditation has more profound benefits for you than having just 1 day of a bigger chunk of a meditation. So just experiment, just try, and know that I am always here to support you on this journey. This whole topic has been brought up to me because I am so fortunate to be teaching a meditation workshop this upcoming Wednesday at a senior center in my community. And with the content that I've created for that workshop, if you are interested in attending an upcoming in person workshop, not necessarily at a senior center, but in other places that keep popping up, or a virtual one that I will be hosting in the future once I have enough interest, please feel free to message me at robinswellnest at gmail.com and let me know, and I will make sure that you know when the upcoming workshops are. Additionally, know that I have a retreat where we will be doing some meditation that will be infused with Reiki energy healing, as well as giving you all of the empowered healing tools to leave that retreat being able to be a successful meditator as well as successful as a Reiki healer for yourself. And you will see those notes in the show notes below to join me at the Christine Center November 4th, 5th, and 6th for under $500 for the entire weekend of education, of healing, of lodging, of food. I hope to see you there. And until next time, namaste.